And then number 4, we get on the same team with it. So what does that mean? I think I've got a couple people that are supposed to help me here. Are they right there? John, bring them on up here. And I want to illustrate this for you. Get on the same team with it. Okay. Hey, guys, introduce yourselves. Your name is? Coleman, and your name is? Megan. We have an us versus them approach to our kids when it comes to these issues. And so what happens is we've got dating as an issue, and here's the problem here, okay? We've got dating as an issue. My son and I pull out our 6-shooters, and here we go. You got them out over there? Okay, so we're shooting at each other over this issue, when in reality, as the mature father, all I need to do is simply come around here to the other side, put my arm around my son, and say, we have an issue here that we need to deal with. Let's be on the same team and do it together. Don't go overboard with it. We're not military commanders, we're parents. And so when they mess up, don't ground your kids for 3 years. Don't overreact to their reaction. Kids tend to way overreact. When we overreact to their overreaction, then we have a serious problem on our hands. We don't need to overreact. We simply don't go overboard with it. And then number 6, be consistent with it. Our children need to take responsibility for the agreement that we come up with. They need to face the consequences if they don't follow through with it. Don't let them blame somebody else for that. Taking away privileges and grounding them is a fantastic way to establish consequences. And then in the final analysis here, all that being said about being consistent, we also want to be understanding with them. Because oftentimes kids have a perspective I found that I didn't have. There's a reason why something happened. And if I will listen carefully and apply a little grace in the situation, sometimes it's amazing how I can use a negative situation to build a positive relationship. So it's important to be consistent with it, but to also be understanding. And absolutely critical for us as we think about these guidelines, we want to just do one final sweep across this thing, and that is this. Keep the big picture in mind. Keep the bigger picture in mind. What we're trying to do here is to move our children from dependence to independence. And each one of these opportunities, these issues that comes up, is an opportunity to move our children from dependence to independence. Our goal here is not to keep our kids from doing something they want to do. No, my goal for you is to help you to move from a place where you're dependent to a place where you're independent. That means then that our kids have freedom. And there's nothing in all the world that our kids want more than freedom. And so as we keep the larger picture in mind, the goal, what we need to keep communicating to our kids about these limits that may feel like we're squeezing them in and keeping them from doing something they want to do. No, that's not it. Our goal is to get you to the place where you have freedom to do what it is that you really want to do.